Hi guys, and welcome back to my second attempt at a process video. I'm using a different angle and different lighting this time, so hopefully that will help the quality. And we'll keep trying until we get something we like. So I'm doing this for a design team sketch by Laura Whitaker. Hi guys, I'm going to try doing a voiceover this time. What you're seeing here is just the products that I'm going to be using for this layout. I mixed mostly the Echo Park Jack and Jill collection, but I did use some extra embellishments you saw from the other companies. The Simple Stories, that is the the Snap Hymn, some Bella Boulevard chipboard, and just some flair from A Flair for Buttons on Etsy. So now you're just seeing me cut down my paper, and then I put each of the patterned papers behind the photo to see which one popped, the photo the best. So as you can see, I have both the 6x6 pad and the 12x12. I've been purchasing both because sometimes you like the bigger patterns. Sometimes, well, a lot of the time for me, I do like the smaller patterns. But I like having the 12x12 option. Obviously, you can see this is a 5x7 photo. This was the photos we got for our son's 4th birthday. So I do like using a larger photo for special events like that. And I like having the option of matting that. Without the 12x12, I couldn't mat the whole thing. And then I used the 6x6 for my accents. I did leave the hole on this one because it allowed me to use it behind the whole photo. And I really liked how that orange popped out. What I'm doing here is I'm marking just inside where the photo goes so you can see, cut out and save most of that paper. It's how I get more use out of my paper pads. Sometimes I feel like I get too much use because I have them forever, but with the price of things, I try to get them, to go as far as possible. So now I'm just going to put on some music so you guys can watch as I agonize over my paper selection. That is probably my arch nemesis when I scrapbook, is actually deciding on a paper. Once I get there, I'm good, but a lot of the time it takes me a long time. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so here you're seeing me just start putting my washi down. That first one is an orange crosshatch. It is from Freckled Fawn. I got it in the June kit, I think. And I swear I've used it on every layout I've done since. The blue one I've had in my stash for years. I think I just got it like on a dollar buy on Crafty Buys Galore. The orange dot is from Queen & Company. And now I'm going to start picking out my embellishments. There is a flare from A Flair for Buttons. And now I'm looking at what stickers the sticker sheet came with. And I'm going to go through the ephemera pack and find some doodads to stick here and there. I always have a problem with words going sideways, but I really liked the way the silly looked. Odd for me, but it worked in this case. I have to tell you, on these pictures, for year number 3, when we had our son's pictures taken, he was just so uncooperative that I actually left the room. Of course, I didn't leave where I couldn't see him, but I left the room and closed the door over and just peeked in, and he was fine with the photographer. But the instant I walked in, he started whining. So when we went for number 4, I knew he was a year older, but what I didn't expect is we walked in, he sat down, used his football. We were literally in and out of the studio in 3 minutes. No lie, I timed it because we had an appointment at a certain time, and I was thinking, oh geez, how long is this going to take? Literally 3 minutes. And we had a ton of good pictures to choose from. So I'm hoping that when we go for number 5 this November, that it's just as easy, because it was a dream come true. So now I'm trying to fit some of those stars in. The lighter blue was a little too teal, and not enough blue. And then the orange one, I keep trying to fit it in there, but for whatever reason, I know there's orange all over the page. It was just too much, I think, is what it ended up being. Especially with that orange badge I'm going to end up putting in the corner there. Okay, so now I'm just going to get the last of my embellishments put on, decide just the perfect place for them. You know how you agonize over that stuff. I end up using some mist. You can't see it really well in the video or even in the photograph, but it added just that little bit of something. And while my son is dressed pretty preppy, it does have football in it, so it needed a little bit of grunge. Of course, I covered my photo and managed to get ink on my washi tape, but these things happen. And I did struggle with the enamel dots you'll see around that badge in the corner. When I had them laid a certain way, it ended up just a little too circular, so I tried to make it a little bit abstract, not something I'm totally good at. I tend to be more, linear and clean lines, so I was trying to make it a little different. But I'd love to know what you think of the new angle and the new lighting, and if you like the voiceover or just some music. And I'd love your comments and your feedback. I really want to post videos that you want to watch. And I want to thank each of you for being a subscriber or a follower, and I'll see you next time, guys.